So this exhibition is a transitional moment in my production because I'm taking works that came from a lot of work that I developed in the 90s around the figure of the matador as an archetype of masculinity. And then it moved on, gradually decanted and narrowed down to the kind of vocabulary I'm using now. I did a number of sketches and drawings based on the cape of a matador. I made a series of drawings and studies. And most of my sculptures come from negative cutouts that I did in that period. And the negative cutout then became the shape of the volumes that started developing. This work is called Erotes, and obviously has an erotic connotation because the Erotes were semi-gods of Greek mythology. It includes Hermaphrodite, Eros. Yeah, the Erotes come from that same generation of drawings, negative drawings and cutouts that I did, and those negative cutouts became the volumes that I started to develop. I was transferring the negative cutout into a plane, into a figure, and then building around it, and the form that came out of it was very, very cycladic, very angular and narrow. And in a way, it was the process of the negative becoming volume, in the same way that cycladic sculpture was the transition from the plane to the volume in Greek civilization or in Greek sculpture. A lot of my influences came originally from artists that were involved in process art and ephemeral kind of arts. And gradually my work developed and narrowed down to what it is today. And it has obvious influences from Latin American modernism, especially as it occurred in Venezuela. Architecture has been one of my passions all my life. I originally had intended to study architecture. Somehow I ended up at art school, but I still have a very architectural language in my work. For all the relief works, I want the work to be transparent, to almost be part of the wall. And with the lighting, I am looking for ways of very, very subtly heightening the shadows and the highlights to create a tracing on the wall, like a very, very ephemeral drawing. So in a sense, I like to play a lot in a narrow area of 2D and 3D, and that happens in this kind of work that I do.